Welcome, God lovers. Thank you for coming back to listen to God's Word, the words of the saints and the message we bring today. In the midst of the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to forget the deeper truths of our existence. We often get so caught up in the small details, the immediate demands of work, relationships, and the material world, that we lose sight of the grand purpose for which we are here. But what if, just for a moment, we paused and truly considered this? You have always been this way. You were chosen for something extraordinary long before you were born. Your life, with all its challenges, triumphs, and lessons, was part of a divine plan that was set in motion centuries ago. You are not an accident, not a mere collection of random events or circumstances. You are a chosen one, destined for greatness and equipped with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. The truth is, you have always had the strength within you to rise above challenges, to persevere through hardships, and to fulfill your purpose. Yet, in our busy lives, we often forget this truth, allowing destructive emotions such as fear, anger, frustration, and self-doubt to cloud our judgment and undermine our potential. So what would happen if we began to embrace the reality that we have been chosen, that we were meant for something higher, something greater than we can yet fully comprehend? In this journey, let's explore how you can reconnect with that divine purpose and understand the immense power that resides within you. There is something deeply profound about recognizing that you have been chosen for a purpose that spans beyond your lifetime, a purpose that is part of the grand design of the universe. The key to unlocking your true potential lies in mastering the emotions that often hold you back: fear, insecurity, anger, and learning to harness the inner strength that has always been there. Before we dive deeper, I want you to take a moment to reflect. Pause for a breath, close your eyes for a moment, and simply connect with the presence within you. That stillness, that quiet knowing, is a reminder that there is more to you than meets the eye. You are not just a body, not just a mind. There is something eternal, something divine within you. And if you feel this stirring in your soul, if you feel the pull to step into a higher version of yourself, I invite you to join me on this journey. I also encourage you to subscribe, like, and share this message so we can spread the truth that we are all chosen for a divine purpose. Now, let's begin with this powerful truth: God chose you long ago. This truth is the cornerstone of spiritual wisdom. You are not here by accident. Your life, your experiences, your struggles, they are all part of a greater plan. The struggles you face, the battles you fight, the pain you endure, all of it has a purpose. Everything you are experiencing has been part of the divine design, and every lesson is an opportunity to step into your true self. But to understand this more fully, we must first examine what it means to be chosen. To be chosen does not mean to be exempt from struggle or hardship. On the contrary, the chosen ones are often those who face the greatest challenges. But these challenges are not a sign of weakness or failure. They are opportunities for growth, for building strength and resilience. The chosen ones are those who are given the tools to overcome, even when the path seems insurmountable. These tools come in the form of self-control, emotional resilience, and a deep connection to divine wisdom. One of the greatest gifts you have as a chosen one is the profound ability to rise above and transcend destructive emotions. This doesn't mean you should suppress or deny your feelings, nor does it suggest that you should disregard the emotional experiences that are part of being human. On the contrary, You are meant to acknowledge your feelings, to sit with them, and to understand them. However, the true power of a chosen one lies in the ability to control how you respond to these emotions. Emotions like fear, anger, jealousy, and despair are all natural human reactions, yet they are also transient. They come and go, and while they may feel intense in the moment, they do not define you. These emotions are part of the human experience, but they are not the essence of who you are. You are something far greater than your fleeting feelings. You are a divine being, equipped with the strength and wisdom to rise above and move beyond these emotions, to not let them control you. Take a moment now to reflect on how often emotions like fear or frustration influence your choices. How many times have you allowed these emotions to take hold of you, driving you to make decisions out of impulse or leading you to react in ways you later regretted? When you let fear or anger dictate your actions, it is easy to lose sight of your higher self, to act out of your base instincts instead of your divine nature. Yet, as a chosen one, you are called to step into your true power and to rise above these emotional impulses. You are called to create space between what you feel and how you respond. The key is to pause before you react, to give yourself the time and awareness to consciously choose a response that reflects your higher self. This practice allows you to shift from being a victim of your emotions to being the master of them, so you can act from a place of clarity, wisdom, and purpose. Mastering emotional control is not just a passing skill, it is an essential part of unlocking your full potential. It is the gateway to personal transformation, and it allows you to align with your true purpose. But emotional control is not about becoming detached, cold, or emotionless. It's not about pretending you don't feel anything or about forcing yourself to suppress your natural responses. Instead, it is about learning to observe your emotions without allowing them to dictate your behavior. It is about recognizing your feelings for what they are, temporary states that do not control your identity, and then choosing to respond from a place of self-awareness and inner strength. This is a practice that requires time and patience. It takes dedication to understand and process your emotions, to sit with them long enough to recognize their impermanence. The more you practice this emotional awareness, the easier it becomes to step back and not react impulsively. Instead, you begin to respond consciously, from a place of deep understanding. And the more you do this, the more you align with your higher self, the version of you that is calm, centered, and capable of rising above all the trials of life. When you master emotional control, you truly become free. No longer are you a slave to your fear, anger, or frustration. These emotions no longer have the power to cloud your judgment or make decisions for you. You regain control of your mind, and when your mind is under your control, you can move through life with much more clarity, purpose, and confidence. You begin to operate from a place of inner peace, where your actions reflect the divine wisdom and strength within you, rather than being reactive or ruled by emotional turmoil. Imagine a life where your emotions no longer dictate your actions. Imagine being able to walk through difficult situations without becoming overwhelmed by fear or anger. Picture yourself in moments of stress, feeling the tension rise, but instead of reacting impulsively, you pause, take a deep breath, and allow yourself the space to respond thoughtfully. You act not from the urge to defend yourself, not from the desire to control or manipulate others, but from a place of inner wisdom and calm. This is the power that comes from mastering emotional control, and it is within your reach. You do not need to suppress or deny your feelings. You simply need to learn to work with them, to rise above them, and to choose your response with conscious intention. In doing so, you step fully into your power as a chosen one. You create the space for peace, purpose, and fulfillment to flow into your life. You transcend the chaos of destructive emotions, and you become a living embodiment of divine wisdom and strength. When you no longer allow emotions like fear, anger, or jealousy to control you, you become a force of light in the world. You become a living example of what it means to be in alignment with your higher purpose, to live with integrity, and to make choices that are guided by your true divine essence. This journey of mastering emotional control is not always easy, but it is the path of true transformation. It is the way of the chosen ones, those who are willing to face their emotions, to embrace them, and yet not be ruled by them. As you embark on this journey, remember that every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. Every emotional struggle is an invitation to transcend your limitations. With patience, practice, and the unwavering belief in your higher self, you can overcome any emotional hurdle, and in doing so, unlock the full potential that lies within you. You are not defined by your emotions. You are defined by the choices you make and how you respond to them. And as a chosen one, you have the power to choose wisely. You have the power to rise above your emotions, to move through life with calm, clarity, and purpose. Embrace this gift, learn to observe your emotions, to understand them, and to use them as tools for your growth, not as chains that bind you. By mastering emotional control, you will discover the incredible strength that has always been within you. The strength to live with intention, to act with wisdom, and to fulfill your divine purpose on this earth. Another crucial element of being a chosen one is fortitude, the inner strength and resilience to endure, to push forward, and to persevere regardless of the challenges that may arise along the way. Life, as we know, is not without its difficulties. In fact, it can often seem like a series of obstacles, each one more daunting than the last. There are times when the road ahead seems impossible to navigate, when the weight of your struggles feels overwhelming, and when you might question your ability to continue. But the chosen ones are not those who shy away from these difficulties, nor are they the ones who seek to avoid adversity. On the contrary, they are the ones who meet each challenge head-on, knowing deep within that every obstacle is not just an impediment but a gateway to growth. They understand that the difficulties they face are not punishments, but opportunities to develop strength, wisdom, and a deeper understanding of their divine purpose. Fortitude is not about brute strength or the ability to force your way through life's obstacles. It's not about trying to bulldoze your way through difficulties or pretend that everything is fine when it's not. True fortitude is about resilience, the ability to remain grounded, centered, and steadfast in the face of adversity. It is the ability to stand tall when the winds of life are howling around you and the storms of hardship threaten to knock you down. Fortitude is about recognizing that no matter how fierce the storm, the sun will eventually break through the clouds. Even in the darkest moments, when you feel lost and uncertain, you know that the light will return. The chosen ones understand this on a deep, intuitive level. They know that the path may not always be smooth or straightforward, but they trust that every step they take, no matter how small, brings them closer to fulfilling their divine purpose. They know that the journey is as important as the destination, and they trust in the process, even when it seems unclear or uncertain. As you begin to recognize that you are chosen, that you are divinely appointed to walk this earth with a purpose far greater than your immediate circumstances, you must understand that you have been equipped with all the strength, wisdom, and resilience you need. You are not alone in your journey. You have everything within you to persevere through whatever life throws your way. But to unlock this strength, it is crucial that you begin to cultivate fortitude. This doesn't happen overnight. It requires practice, patience, and trust in the process. You must develop the ability to hold your ground, to keep moving forward with unwavering faith, even when everything around you seems to be falling apart. Cultivating fortitude means trusting in the path you are on, even when it doesn't make sense. It means continuing to put one foot in front of the other, even when the road ahead seems unclear, uncertain, or even downright frightening. Fortitude is the thing that will carry you through the hardest of times, when everything around you feels like it's crumbling. When the weight of your burdens threatens to overwhelm you, fortitude is the strength that will keep you standing. It's what will help you hold your head high and move through life with dignity, even in the face of adversity. Fortitude is the ability to look hardship in the face and say, "I will not be broken, I will rise." It is not about denying the pain or pretending that you are unaffected by the challenges you face. Instead, it's about acknowledging the difficulty, accepting it as part of your journey, and then using it as fuel to propel yourself forward. Every time you face adversity and choose to keep going, you grow stronger. Every time you persevere through hardship, you become more aligned with your divine purpose. Fortitude is the muscle of your spirit. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. As you develop this inner strength, you will find that you become less and less affected by the external circumstances that once had the power to derail you. You will find that your ability to endure, to persist, and to rise above the challenges of life becomes a natural part of who you are. You will begin to see obstacles not as threats, but as stepping stones, each one carrying you closer to the fulfillment of your divine purpose. The key to fortitude lies in trusting the process, even when you don't understand it. There will be times when things seem to fall apart, when the future feels uncertain, and when your heart is weighed down with doubt. But during these times, you are being prepared for something greater. The chosen ones understand that the darkness is temporary. They understand that every challenge is part of the preparation for their ultimate purpose, and so they trust. They trust that each challenge they face is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to step deeper into their power. They trust that they are being guided by a higher force, one that will never abandon them, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. This trust, this unwavering faith, is the foundation of fortitude. It is the knowledge that you are being guided, even when you cannot see the way forward. It is the belief that no matter how rough the road gets, you will eventually find your way through. With fortitude, you learn to take each step with confidence, knowing that each step brings you closer to the fulfillment of your divine purpose. This faith will give you the strength to keep moving forward, even when the path is obscured, even when the way is hard to see. The chosen ones are those who, no matter how heavy the burden, never lose sight of their divine calling. They know that their struggles are temporary, but their purpose is eternal. They trust in the process, knowing that every moment of difficulty is a moment closer to the fulfillment of their mission on earth. And this trust, this unshakable belief in the power of their purpose, is what gives them the fortitude to keep moving forward, no matter what obstacles may arise. As you continue on your journey, remember that fortitude is the key to unlocking your divine potential. It is what will carry you through the toughest of times and help you emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true purpose. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. Every hardship you endure is a stepping stone on the path to fulfillment. Trust in yourself. Trust in the process and know that you are being guided every step of the way. With fortitude, you will rise above the trials of life and step fully into the greatness that has always been within you. The third essential quality of a chosen one is self-awareness. As we go through life, it's easy to get lost in the chaos of the world around us. We become so focused on external circumstances that we forget to check in with ourselves. We forget to ask, who am I really? What is my true purpose? Why am I here? The chosen ones understand that self-awareness is key to unlocking their potential. They know that to understand their purpose, they must first understand themselves. This is a continuous journey of introspection, self-reflection, and personal growth. Self-awareness allows you to see beyond the surface. It helps you recognize your strengths and weaknesses, your fears and desires, and ultimately your true self. When you are self-aware, you are able to make choices that align with your highest good, rather than being driven by external pressures or fleeting emotions. You are able to tap into the divine wisdom within you and move forward with clarity and purpose. But becoming self-aware is not always easy. It requires honesty, vulnerability, and the courage to confront the parts of yourself that you may have been avoiding. But it is essential for growth. The chosen ones understand that self-awareness is the foundation upon which everything else is built. But with self-awareness, you stand firm, rooted in your truth, and connected to your higher purpose. The journey of the chosen one is not an easy one, but it is a journey worth taking. It requires courage, resilience, and a deep connection to the divine. But it is also a journey of profound growth, self-discovery, and transformation. As you embrace your role as a chosen one, remember that you have everything you need to succeed. You have the strength, the wisdom, and the resilience to overcome any challenge that comes your way. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be. As we close this message, I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. You are chosen, and your purpose is unfolding right now, in this moment. Remember, you are not alone. You are part of something much greater than yourself. Your life, your struggles, and your triumphs are all part of the grand design, and you have been equipped with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. If you find this video useful and meaningful, don't forget to like and subscribe to watch more videos sharing God's message, helping us develop both mentally and spiritually. Wish you a day filled with happiness and peace. See you in the next videos.